Welcome to the Reese Report. I am Andrew Reese, and I am very, very excited today to be bringing you our second review of AEW Dynamite. I am joined by Tony Barbosa, who was my debut host, but I have a special treat for you. This lucky guy at the bottom of my screen here, Mr. Steve Kenny, got to go live to Arthur Ashe to watch this show. I am very, very jealous of him right now. And
100%.
But at the same time, I'm very happy to have him on the show. Look at this. He's got the Bebe shirt. I should have asked him to buy me a shirt. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. But he got to go live, so we're gonna get his live perspective today. So we're gonna cede a lot of talking to him today, but we'll throw in our little barbs from TV, but we want a live perspective today. So without further ado, let's start this show off. Steve Kenny is on Facebook. Barbosa is on Instagram. And I am at the Reese Report, as you know. So if you want to contact us or give us your opinion of the show, please do. And subscribe to our show so we can have more people watch this great show and join us on this show. So let's start off with Dynamite now. I just watched this, so it's fresh in my mind. I was absolutely stunned that they started with this match. I guess it was to get the crowd going because they went ape shit when Brian came out to that music. They went nuts for him, at least from a TV's perspective. Steve, what was it like when he came out?
Oh, it was the energy was electrifying. You know what I mean? It's just like you're there. He comes out. Everyone's like, "Holy shit, this is actually happening!" Type of like energy, right? Like, it's hard to describe it, and it's just amazing just being there. The crowd was red, like white hot for this match, like just for Brian, because Brian gets great reaction. He's gotten great reaction in like WWE for so long, but even then, like now they're getting because it's just AEW. You got an AEW crowd that's like white hot, like. It was just very electronic. I went ape shit myself too. Right?
And they're more the AEW. I feel the AEW crowds are more smart marks.
Yeah.
So they really know where he came from, where he started.
Yeah.
So that's why, and the crowd was even before they even touched. It was like the crowd was already going nuts even before they even touched each other.
Yeah,
the crowd was already going nuts.
Oh yeah.
So it was like you said, Ken. It felt electric through TV.
Yeah, it felt.
I'm
loud.
sure live.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure live was amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Live was a different beast altogether because it's just like you're there and you're just feeling it, right?
How was Omega when he came out?
Oh yeah, he got the heel reaction.
He got the heel reaction. Okay.
He got the real good heel reaction because with Don Callis, that carny piece of shit.
Yeah,
yes.
You're coming out with Don Callis. You're gonna get booed, buddy.
You're gonna get booed. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a great parry because he needs the heat. Like he's like Kenny Omega's not stupid. It's just like if he wants to be he wants people booing him. If you're a heel and people are cheering for you, you're really not doing your job right.
Yeah.
So he was smart enough to let Don Callis be his manager with that. So
and you gotta understand, you got the two best wrestlers. I would say probably the two best wrestlers on the planet right now. Going at it.
Yep.
Hands down.
Yeah.
So the two best. And we finally got that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Brian Danielson was hoping for when he left WWE.
Yeah.
Was for those matches.
So, one more thing on the entrances. How did Justin Roberts sound saying Omega?
It's Justin Roberts. Like, you know what? Like, it's hit or miss with them. It's just like sometimes it's like really low on something, and it's like, and then there's certain things like he's really like amped up, really excited on, and it's just like it kind of like it's just weird. Like, I'm like, okay, well, why are you so excited on one thing? Like for announcing one guy, and then all of a sudden like MJF. Well, we'll get to that in a minute, but it's just like MJ. I'm like, what are you doing?
I always laugh when I hear him go long O and then mega at the end. It makes me laugh every time. I get a kick out of it.
It's like it's it like anytime he says John, right? Like he goes like,
yeah, I know, it's crazy.
It's
Now this match was over 30 minutes, so it's too long to go through all the spots because this is only a half-hour show.
Yeah, let's go the key points.
Yeah, the main what I noticed was a crazy snap suplex on the stage, a crazy V trigger on the ropes. And then Daniel Bryanson's selling was incredible. Brian Danielson's selling was incredible. He looked like he was dead. Crazy suicide dive off from the outside.
And the chops.
The chops were crazy.
They were hitting each other hard.
It took sure like 5 minutes and I could hear it from where I was because like I was on like the second level, so like from where I was hearing those chops were like, and it's like it only took like 5 minutes for like Brian to get all blistered, like
he was blistered up his chest.
It's like it reminded me of like the Royal Rumble where like Roderick Strong just like starts like chopping the shit out of Brian in the Rumble. It's like
I like that there were no super click, no interference. This was a straight match. They didn't give too much away. They did some spots. We didn't see a one-wing angel. We did not see the crossface. We did not see the knee. They did not give away the finishes in the match.
They each tried. Like Kenny Omega tried the one evening, and Daniel reversed it to the reverse.
That was a great spot. Yeah.
Huge. And Brian went for it, and Kenny fought it to the rope. So they both tried their finish, but I like the way how it came out.
Yeah, not a lot of
Daniel
pins,
reversed it,
right?
That Daniel reversed it, and Omega went to the rope. So.
This felt like part one of a movie that's going to be 3 movies long. That's what it felt like to me.
I felt like it was more like a prelude.
Like prelude.
Like opening. Where like, and I'm glad that they did a
draw.
Because like just based off of that, their next meeting is going to be that much better.
Yeah, and I think people were upset about this, and I don't understand. Like, you're going to have 3-4 matches here. This is not going to be a one-off.
Yeah.
So,
well, I thought that was a great reaction.
And this is where I get kind of about guys coming in right now, especially with in feuding with Omega. So I'm hoping that Adam Page still is fighting Omega for the title. I'm still hoping he's the one that's wrestling Omega for the title.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, unless they're going a different direction with Brian. I hope that title is not involved because like we touched on it, Reese. The title doesn't need to be involved in this feud.
Yeah, correct.
I don't think it needs to.
Yeah, I think while they're fighting, Page comes and steals the title at some point after he gets a huge reaction from his return. But we'll see. Yeah. We'll discuss that as we go along.
We'll see as we get closer to Full Gear. I think.
I think that's where it's headed.
We love this company because they're a slow burning company. They're not going to blow everything out of the water like the other company that we don't like to mention over here. So, so great time limit draw. Let's move on to the next point. Now, Steve, I need you again on this one. CM Punk, the 7-year absentee who's got the loudest reaction I've heard since Hulk Hogan's return when he faced The Rock in Toronto, or even Daniel Bryan's retirement. Fake retirement because he's back now in Seattle. How did it sound when he came out? Because this didn't sound as loud as Chicago, or am I wrong?
Okay, with this one, because I didn't get a chance to properly see it because I was in the long line to get food because I had a long time like I had a bit of a run, like when I got there it was like there a bit of run around trying to get there, although I'll tell you, so because I had to rewatch this and the MGF match.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you, while I was in line, I could actually hear the reaction, so it was pretty loud.
Okay,
like loud enough where I could really hear it. So, and then once I rewatched it, I'm watching this promo. It's like, okay, yeah, this is typical, good promo for TV promo from CM.
Much more fired up. He actually mentioned what Adriano brought up on my page, that he wants to see a more angry CM Punk, and that's exactly what he got. But at the same time, he doesn't want to be angry. He wants to be happy. So it's it was like forcing the anger there, Tony, a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of that's what I kind of got.
We'll get angry CM Punk eventually.
Yeah.
He's kind of forcing that right now.
Yeah.
I hope
he sounded good. He sounded good.
Yeah. Listen, I still think a heel CM Punk is a lot better than a face CM Punk. That's just my opinion.
With heel mannerisms, he can be a face and have heel mannerisms.
Yeah, that's why this smile ear to ear CM Punk. Man, that's not.
You know what though? That's legit though, Tony. That's legit. That's how he feels. He's so happy right now. Like it's hard to hide it, right?
I get it.
Yeah.
When did you ever see CM Punk like that? Never.
Yeah, but he's not WWE CM Punk anymore, and I don't think we're ever going to see that again.
I get it, but even
he's not
even before
WWE CM Punk.
Yeah.
Even before WWE, he was never like this.
Yeah, it'll take some time. Again, slow burn. Yeah. He's really happy right now. The Powerhouse Hobbs is not the main feud. When he goes against Starks, we're gonna get real CM Punk when we go Starks.
I think we will get.
Like he needs someone to go at the mic. Yeah. He hasn't had an opponent on the mic yet, so that's what we're waiting for, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So great promo. I had no problem with this. He just talked about his match coming up with Hobbs, and he said he's going to go to sleep. Yeah. So we'll see. That's going to be a very large guy to get off the to get into the go to sleep. So might be a top rope go to sleep.
He did it to Cena. So
yeah. Now. MJF. Now, again, I'm going to need my man Steve here. I just want to mention MJF. A lot of people don't like his theme. I think this is the best theme for him. I love this theme because he comes out and it's like, he's a prick right when you hear that theme. It's like you got this jackass coming out to this like this comedy theme. It's perfect. It's a perfect theme for like his character, right? How did it sound? Does he get cheered, Steve, when he comes out?
Oh, like he gets booed because it's just like he's so good as a heel, right? Mm-hmm. But everyone likes him that way because it's just like I hope that he never ever gets turned face.
I hope so too.
So good as a heel.
He's so good.
At some point, he's gonna get turned. At some point, he's gonna get turned.
Not anytime soon, though.
No. I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
To me, the dream match is him and CM Punk. That's the dream match for me. See him and CM Punk at some point.
Just because they can go on the mic with each other.
Right. That's the dream one for me. That's what I want to see. Those two. Yeah.
Eventually, it will get down to those.
I think we're going to see it sooner rather than later. Actually,
I wouldn't say until next.
Like, where do you go with Punk after Team Taz? Where do you go? There's no one else.
You got
Steve.
Options.
You got an idea for
I would honestly save, if you're going to do MGF, I would save that for Double
the pay-per-view. Yeah,
because that's their big pay-per-view is Double or Nothing, like that and All Out.
Like slow burn as usual, right? But like that's the dream match for CM Punk is against him.
Yeah. I mean, you can go different direction with Punk. Say
after Team Taz.
They announced already now that Sammy Guevara is facing Miro next Dynamite
on Wednesday.
So if Miro drops the title to Sammy, then I can see maybe Punk go that route, maybe start a feud with Miro, give him a little bit of a push too.
He could start a feud with Miro. He could.
Malachi Black.
Yes, Malachi Black, who we'll get to.
Yeah. So he's got a few options.
But there's a problem with Malachi Black, and I'll get to that because Steve,
I think
we're gonna get to that,
Steve, same pace.
Because
I think we're gonna be on the same page.
That's one of the best crowd reactions of the day. So we're gonna get to that. But this match was nothing. Unfortunately, Tony. Pillman did not look good in this match. This was an MJF win, and that's it.
Yeah, they didn't make him look good.
No, I didn't like the way he came out. Like when you come out after your father's been insulted, you should have came out angry. He came out with his regular baby face entrance with the girl, and I wasn't impressed with him.
It was too much of a wrestling match and not a grudge match. That's the problem.
Like I said on the last podcast, I think a heel turn is needed for him.
It might happen. That's what I think. It might happen, maybe.
So we'll see.
But this was kind of a squash in a way. He got the salt of the earth after killing his arm most of the match. So not much to say there. Now, I'm going to do something I don't do very often. I'm going to insult Chris Jericho. I did not like his promo in the back with Jake Hager. Jake Hager should never be talking, and he did not sound good during this promo. And then Jericho sounded like Jake Hager when he spoke. So this was not a good promo.
No.
What did you guys think? I didn't think this was a good promo.
It was just
yeah, it wasn't Jericho level.
No.
He's had better promos, and you know what? Like I'm hoping it's just, I'm chalking it off as a off night.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So not much. They're having a sort of a throwaway feud right now. So
and I think that promo compared to the card, that promo was just whatever.
I hope Men of the Year win the match. By the way, I really do. I hope, because I love the manager there. What's his name?
Dan Lambert.
I love Dan Lambert. I hope Men of the Year win this match.
Lambert,
just so I can hear him talk some more. Now we get to the most interesting match because of the crowd. And Steve Kenny, you'll have to verify this for me. Malachi Black versus Cody. Malachi Black was a total babyface coming out, from what I could hear, and Cody Rhodes was a total heel coming out. Am I right or wrong?
You're not wrong. Everybody was like, that was a pro Malachi crowd, and I you know what? I'll say this: it was interesting that Cody was kind of dressed up like Homelander, the hero, the villain that thinks he's a hero, right?
Yeah.
So I'm starting with that. I'm starting to think maybe there's a heel turn coming for Cody, because he's getting booed a lot.
I mean, he got booed during the match. He got booed anytime he did anything, he got booed. And Malachi Black is a face right now. I mean,
hold on, but didn't you guys kind of started to get something like that with what happened with Arn Anderson getting involved?
That was so weird. He fell off the apron.
No, he fell.
That was
that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah,
that wasn't on purpose.
That was a botch.
Yeah, right. We'll be seeing that on Botchamania.
But
it was so weird. The ending of this match was so weird.
Yeah, but when Malachi kind of threw Cody into him, and then remember Cody was telling him to stay down, stay on the.
Yeah.
See, I think something's gonna happen. I don't know if Cody's gonna get the heel turn or Arn Anderson's gonna get the heel turn.
Yeah, I thought Malachi Black looked great in this match. To me, I wasn't happy with him in the ring, but he actually gave us some of his athleticism for his size, which was great. I love the sit down after he did the flip. I didn't like Cody's wife coming in to sit with him. I thought that was stupid, but that's their whole shtick. Cody Rhodes, he acts like a heel. He wrestles like a heel. I think he's got to be a heel. I think you can only put over so many guys. And then you have to sort of turn and fight, guys like CM Punk, guys like Daniel Bryan, right?
Yeah. Maybe because of this feud, maybe because he's getting so fed up with Malachi Black. Maybe that is the option that you can say that he's turning heel.
It was maybe a mess. He's got to go heel after this match, because the way this match ended, he's got to be angry with his manager. And it was sort of a botched ending. It was kind of weird, the ending. You'd have to tell me, Steve, what the reaction was. But he got the mist in the face, which I liked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it didn't seem to get the reaction that, you would expect at the end.
You know what? Like when, I'm not sure if it just didn't come across, but he did, there was a big pop for Malachi for that win. Because and I thought that was the right call. You needed Malachi to win that match. Cody did not need that win.
No.
Yes, he did not need that win.
No.
Malachi needed it more to help establish him as a top player. So and the guy is over. The guy is over with the crowd. The crowd loves him. It was great when and you know what? Like when I saw that he got the mist and the roll up, I popped. Everybody around me popped. I thought from my perspective, it sounded like he had a huge pop for the win.
How was the entrance when that crazy amazing entrance? Was everyone quiet and then cheered? Like, how was it when the entrance happened?
The best way to describe it would be, how like Undertaker would come out and it's like that very dark, like if you're there live, you kind of get goosebumps from like Undertaker entrances, similar to that. Like,
okay,
where it's just like you're watching this, it's just it's kind of like you're like, oh, like holy shit, this is this guy's going to murder somebody. So it's just like, it's very, it's along that level. Yeah, it's very eerie.
Okay.
Along that level. And
it is
like live is great.
Yeah.
It is Undertaker-esque. Right now, he's got the best entrance in pro wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's a great entrance. Yeah,
it's a great entrance. It's almost like the Undertaker was. Like he's going to be synonymous with that entrance for majority of his career.
Yeah. So we got about 10 minutes. I wanted to go through FTR versus Darby and Sting. There wasn't much to this match other than Sting looking like he's 40. Great. He looked great. He's 62. He looks great. Darby did his very fast, crazy offense, which I love, where he uses his back for his offense. Did a crazy coffin drop from the top rope onto one of the FTR members to end the match.
Oh, right on the apron.
It was great. That was great.
You know how I know it's the hardest part of the because Michael Cole tells me every goddamn week.
Yes. Oh my God, so annoying.
The hardest part of the ring. Well, that was,
anyway,
Sting gets the Scorpion Death Block.
Yeah.
Quickly, how was the entrance for those two? FTR and not FTR, Sting and Darby.
Sting and Darby, rockstar reaction.
Yeah,
because everybody loves Darby. Like the guy's a future world champion. You just know, and people love him. And that guy's like a forever babe. I can't see him ever being killed. Like people just love Darby.
Yeah. Great selling, very fast. He's great. He'll be a future world champion. I agree. Now I wanted to get to this match because they went over. FTR will be fine. Everyone stop panicking. They'll be fine. They're a great tag team.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, they had it's one loss that it's not going to hurt.
Right. Them. They're probably setting up Sting and Darby to face the Lucha Brothers, which will be an amazing match on the pay-per-view. I could see that happening after Pride and Powerful face them, but we'll get to that at a later date. Soho and DMD. Now, I was surprised this went on last. I thought this was a really good match. I expected Britt to win. But Soho did not look bad in losing, which is what I was happy about. Now, how was her entrance? Because it didn't sound like she was as cheered as Britt. What do you think, Steve?
It's because everyone was singing along to the song.
Right. There you go. Okay. I didn't hear that on the TV, so that's why I didn't. So because if you don't see hear an immediate cheer pops, it's just because everyone's just waiting to. So kind of like Jericho, right? Whenever he enters, everyone's they're not going to pop. They're going to sing along to. They're just saving themselves to sing along to the song, stuff like that, right? So that's it's just the way that the Rancid song goes, right? It's just right. But they were singing along. They were singing along.
Yeah, they were singing along. Yeah.
Okay. And then Britt got a huge pop, I believe.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
And especially when Justin Roberts goes DMD, but everyone's going along. Yeah, that got great. That sounded great in live there. So
is she now the hottest or the most over woman in professional wrestling?
I think both of them are.
Who?
Britt and Soho are really over right now.
You think Ruby Soho is over than any of the women in WWE right now?
Yeah. She's. Yeah,
if you look at her reaction, and I mean, she's really over. I don't think the loss is going to hurt her either. Although, because I said, so what did I say, Tony? A screwed finish. They had Hater get her on the ropes, and then they got the lockjaw. So that's going to set up a feud with her. So I knew they weren't going to make her lose clean, which is good. But Soho's so over. Even I'm surprised. I expected she'd get a big reaction, but she's been over every single time she's been out there. So
and I'm glad, and I am glad that they gave this match some time. A really long time, because as you know, when Ruby Soho got to the main roster, she had
2-minute matches.
Her longest match was maybe 5 minutes.
So they needed Ruby Soho in AEW because Steve, unfortunately for me, the women's division is not very strong.
No, you're not wrong there. That was a huge pickup. The two biggest upgrades they got was when they was Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa. Those were the two.
She's great.
Upgrades.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa's great. That match is coming, by the way, and I think that's who takes the title off Britt. Thunder Rosa's coming for her. Yeah,
because Thunder Rosa is like I've been watching her on NWA, and like ever since she debuted on NWA, I was thoroughly impressed. And when I found out like she was going to be on AEW, I'm like, great, oh, perfect, that's a huge upgrade. Like
her actually national TV debut was an NWA. It was Lucha Underground.
She was on Lucha Underground, but she wasn't. What was she?
She was coming out with she had like a snake mask. I forgot her name.
Cobra. I can't remember. Like I
something like that.
Probably watched Lucha Underground, but I know she wasn't under Thunder Rosa. But the second she was Thunder Rosa on NWA. She ended up becoming over very quickly.
She became.
She's also very over Thunder Rosa with the fans. So I think she'll get the title over Soho.
Honestly, their top four that they have there is that, in my opinion, is Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, Ruby Soho, and Hikaru Shida. That's their top four that they need to they have those. They can easily build around them. They Jade Cargill's on her way up. She's going to be a top
She's
player
green,
soon.
But she's there. She's a presence.
Yeah. So they got some talent there that they're building up. That'll fix the women's division in the next year. So
they got, what's the other one? The other Japanese girl, Rio.
Rio.
She gets a reaction, but she's so small.
But the problem was the pandemic kind of hurt her too, right? Because she wasn't around. Because of the travel issues, so she wasn't around. So it kind of hurt her a little bit. But she's not bad. She can work.
They need more women though to make the division more exciting, because there's really only 4 women that can go, and Jade Cargill's kind of green, so like
Chris Statlander could be there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Statlander. She's good.
She's good. She's good. She's good.
I do like her. She's good. Yeah,
she's almost there. I feel like she's almost there. Something needs to get her right across that threshold, but she's right there too. So.
And anything happened after the show quickly, Steve? Anything after the show for Dynamite specifically?
Right before Dynamite started, they had Acclaim come out, do a rap battle, and Tony Khan came out to do a rap battle himself.
That was probably funny.
My name is Tony Khan. I'm here to say that I'm about to suspend the big play for another 30 days.
Yeah, that's the stick now. That's the angle now. Those two. I'm not sure if that didn't make the air. I don't think it's making the air. No, it didn't.
The tweet thing, but Tony. Whenever Tony Khan comes out, that's not part of the main TV product. It's usually a little bit of fun. So I kind of like that, because it's like, Tony Khan, Vince never does anything like that. Comes out thanks the crowd. That's something because Tony appreciates his crowd, right?
He's a fan. He's a fan.
He's a fan. So
and I don't think you'll ever see Tony Khan appear on TV.
No,
that's just my opinion.
He only came out for Fuego for the contract.
Well, that I can see him coming, but for any program.
No, I don't think he'll be a character on TV. No, which
is
a good thing.
Unless if it really calls for it. Yeah, and it has to really call for it. He doesn't want. He says he doesn't want to be on TV, but there has to be a situation where that's going to end up coming along, where he has to come in.
Right.
So, that's the only time he should ever come out. It's if he has to.
All right, guys, that's our review for today. We are going to have Steve Kenny back, and we're going to have Barbosa back, but not until after after Rampage, because Steve has already watched it and we haven't. So Friday at 10 o'clock, we're going to watch it, and then we'll have Steve back and we'll have Tony back. But until then, I want to thank Steve for coming on to give us a live perspective. I'm sure Rampage will be great, and I want to thank Tony for coming back as well. We will be back for Rampage, and we hope you join us. So thank you. And we'll see you on the next Reach Report.
See you guys.